Disney vacations, all-inclusive resorts, cruises and family trips to Idaho. Travel to your favorite place and have a celebration. Sandpiper Vacations.
Broadcasting from the Sandpiper Vacation Studio. Welcome to Parents' Night Out with no new friends. The comedy break every parent deserves. This is the podcast where parenting meets pure, unfiltered fun. Real, raw hilarity. It's your night out without the kids, where nothing is off limits. And we say what everybody else is thinking. Whether you're a parent or just need a good laugh, we've got the adult humor you crave. So kick back, relax, and get ready to let loose with us. This is Parents' Night Out with no new friends.
Wow, what is going on, guys? YouTubers. What are people of YouTube? Is it the people of YouTube? They have a nationality? YouTubians. I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Like people of YouTube
Walmart?
are YouTubians.
People of Walmart. Speaking of YouTubians and stuff like that, I was thinking this morning about something weird. I just randomly woke up, and the only person that's going to be able to answer this is Nick and maybe half of Darren. So, you know how like some guys stereotypically have foot fetish for women? And I can see why that would be a thing, because women paint their toenails and this and that, right? Do guys have foot fetish for other guys?
They do, but I don't know why. It's
see, it'd be confusing, because it's still borderline like confusing for guys. But then for guys to fantasize about other guys' feet, guys' feet are weird.
Mm-hmm. They're gnarly.
Guys' feet are gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're real gnarly.
Yeah, I just don't. Like, do you get do you ever
every guy except for Lewis, of course, and Sarah loves Lewis's
obviously.
feet.
obviously
Lewis definitely gets
Lewis is
pedicures.
an exception, but he's straight, so it's different.
Wait,
I
does
wish
Lewis
he
get?
would. No, I wish he would.
Oh, because they're gnarly.
He probably would if I asked.
I've asked Brandon, he won't do it.
Would you get a pedicure with me? Sure. He said sure. No
There you
hesitation.
go. Of course he will.
Wow.
You can fun date day.
There you go.
probably
You
thought it was
should-
a
you should go.
sexual thing. Do you explain what it is?
Miranda, does your husband have gnarly feet?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, hobbit feet. They're too-
Hobbit feet.
Hobbit feet.
That's like Chris. Chris
Were you
has hobbit
related?
feet.
Yeah.
Totally.
It has nothing to do with the looks, it's just the size. Actually, I think I have some of the biggest feet on the podcast. I think that my feet are bigger than Scott's. Scott's probably a 9.
I'm not a 9.
You look like a 9 guy.
You
10
look
and
like
a
a
half?
9 guy.
I'm a 10 and a half.
You're 10 and a half.
Yeah,
Oh.
10 and a half. Yeah. You don't say about big feet.
Congratulations to Emily.
I can contest that this is true. I met Chris in person, and he's real size.
You know what's
He's my size.
it is.
That's the most surprising thing when you meet Chris in person. You're like, oh, you're not as short as I thought you'd be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Nick's not
very
that
shocked.
much taller than me. I was wearing platforms, but
So how long did it take from you seeing each other to make out for the first time?
well, I could tell over the years that Nick's a great friend, but he's an even better lover, and I got to experience that firsthand, not just hearsay. Now, if you want to just go right into this, we can go right into this, because
We've already started. We do cold opens now.
There is a lot. I know, but going into the wedding, I started talking about foot fetish. Now we're talking about my sister's wedding. Weird transition, but we could do it.
We've had weirder.
That is true. That is true.
My kids are great, by the way. In case you're gonna
Exactly.
transition to that.
You got kids.
So let's rewind this a little bit. Yes, I met Nick, but before I met Nick, there was things that led up to meeting Nick, like getting on a plane and going through the airport and stuff. So
This is what happens when you travel, guys. Especially to an island.
we traveled to the Dominican Republic for my sister and my brother-in-law's wedding. And at the airport was me,
Spoiler
Emily.
alert, they got married.
Spoiler
they went
alert,
through
it
with
went
it.
through. Yes, they went through with it. Not to the party boats tried to stop it, but it still went through. But so we go to the airport. It's me, my parents, Emily, Ellie, my neighbors were all there. We go through the security line, and they are giving my sister a very hard time, TSA, like for her carry-on, and like pulled to the side and talked to, which was
Yes,
insane.
your sister does look very suspicious.
So we get through to the other side. And she's like, I can't believe this. I said, what? She said, they scanned my bag and they said, do you have anything sharp in your bag? And she was cocky. She's like, no, I don't have anything sharp in my bag. There's nothing in there. And then she goes,
as though I've never flown before.
She goes, and they turn around the screen to her and there's a knife in her bag, like a butcher knife.
What?
She packed the cake cutting knife for the wedding in her carry-on.
Completely forgot.
Wait a second. Did she not trust the hotel to have a cake cutting set?
But it gets worse. Her and her best friends are all getting married this year. My sister's the second wedding, so there's still two more weddings. They were all going to use the same knife. So now one person used the knife.
We thought Sarah was the Jew.
Weddings are expensive in this economy.
The sisterhood of the traveling cake cutting knife.
There you go. It's going to fit them all.
You know what the tariffs are on cutting on kitchen utensils? It's crazy. So the knife is gone. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe you tried to pack a butcher's knife in your carry-on. I can't believe that they didn't give her even a harder time. But anyway. So
did she have to toss it?
Oh yeah. It's in the Philadelphia landfill now. It is.
Meanwhile, your sister's friends are like, "Oh, leave it to Brittany to screw us up, screw up our plan." There's got to be a nasty group text.
No one was surprised. I will tell you that much. No one was surprised.
Is she a little flighty?
I don't understand. I want to laugh, but I have no idea what that means.
A little flaky.
Flaky.
You've never heard that term, flighty?
Like flaky, flighty? No.
Flaky is
Flaky like an airplane. Flaky,
flighty, airheady.
Oh, airheady, yes. If that's what those two
all
things
the same
mean.
thing,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
These are all synonyms.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't go to school in the 1990s. So I have no idea.
He didn't have a thesaurus.
No, I don't know what is that.
What's a thesaurus?
It's a dinosaur in the new Jurassic Park movie, I think.
Oh.
So that happened first. We get, flight was great. We get to the shuttle, and this is the first time I've ever been to that's not the first time I've been to a tropical island, but let's just pretend it is. So it's the first time I've ever been to a tropical island. And so they put us on a shuttle to get to the resort, and some guy says, they got ice cold beers and water. I was like, this is great. You get free beer and water. So they handed out all the beers, and then he comes around with a sack. He's like, all right, guys, $5 per beer and a tip for me. To every single, I was like, oh, okay. So it's not free. I'm like already half done the beer. So, and the funny thing was when he was passing out the beer, it was just they were all in a plastic bag. Like he just robbed the store down the street and brought his own bag at least. Great business, because he waits until after you start drinking to charge you, to tell you that it's even worth it.
That's good marketing. Yeah.
It's great. I respected it so much.
He's like the carny who lets you pop like 18 balloons and then says, okay, that's going to be $400.
So the scariest part about going to the Dominican Republic or arriving at the Dominican
is that it's right next to Haiti?
That was really eye-opening for me. Jarring, the fact that they share the
We're
same
clear on the
island.
opposite side of the islands. By the way.
My, yeah. It was like, if you look up the travel advisory, that goes to 4. And Dominican Republic's 2, it just says travel with caution, because it's I guess it's crime there. Haiti says 4. Don't even consider it. And I'm like, this is a little terrifying. What if barbecue, comes across the border and eats half of the wedding guests? Anyway.
You know what they need? They need an alligator Alcatraz.
Oh my God. No.
I think that would probably be a nice little plan A in his 2-step plan for eating people barbecue. I'll tell you what though, if that was, I think plan B was executed. I think we ate some of that. So I think we ate people at the resort. Anyway, but let's not jump the gun. So, and I'm not just talking about me and Nick. So the shuttle driver has no skin in the game for any of us. He just needs to take us from the airport to the hotel. And he looks us straight in the face. He goes, guys, do not drink the water here. It's like, okay, that's pretty typical. And then he goes, do not even brush your teeth with the water.
Oh.
I say, oh. Good thing I don't brush my teeth, first of all. But but the taxi driver, the shuttle driver, is telling us like, okay, that's pretty serious. So like, I'm taking showers with like I had to put like a Hannibal Lecter mask on to take a shower. I look like I was going to a Joe Biden rally.
Hazmat suit on.
Yeah, I felt like I was going to vote for Joe Biden in 2028. I didn't wear a mask in the shower. I was getting waterboarded. So we get to the resort. And it's like a movie. The doors of the resort open real slow. Steam like fog comes out of the doors. I thought it was a special effect. It's just because it's very humid.
Oh, white dove flies out,
and Nick standing there.
And
My white
everywhere.
dove flies out. Nick standing there, and Like a Prayer, like Madonna plays from the chorus.
I'm already down on my knees, ready to take him
And
there.
he took me there. So anyway, I meet Nick. It was great. He did say, wow, you're not that short. I'm like, listen, it's a bit for the podcast. So Alex cut that. And then all chaos ensues. Now listen, Nick did such a good job booking everyone's room, making sure everything was in the notes for them. He served everything to these people on a silver platter. And I think if there was 50 people there, 40 guests' rooms were messed up. It was
a hot mess.
What do you think, Nick? 80%? 80% was.
I lost counts. I should have had a drink for everyone. I would have been fucked up.
You'd be dead.
Yeah.
When you say messed up, what do you mean?
So I normally don't go on my clients' vacations. I guess if you want to call it that. But this was a wedding group, and there was 70 people there. So this was my largest wedding group I've ever had, and I didn't pick the resort. I'm not putting fingers at Chris's sister, but I am.
I will.
So Chris can. And I knew there was going to be some issues, but I went there just to make sure things run smoothly. I wanted to make sure the bride and groom could enjoy their trip. It's their honeymoon, it's their wedding, it's their vacation, it's everybody else's vacation. So I was there to make sure everything ran smoothly, and it did not. The first issue was actually Chris's room.
Oh, yeah.
And his
Nick
mom
booked us conjoined rooms or adjoined rooms. I don't know.
conjoined twins. Conjoined twins.
He booked us conjoined twin rooms
conjoining
with a door in the middle. He put in the notes and everything. We get there. He said, "Oh, we don't even have rooms like that here."
Well, yeah, it's an all-inclusive resort. They don't have those types of rooms.
They do.
Next to each other, right?
6.
Well, then just put us next to each other, right?
Yeah, so they were supposed to be next to each other. I booked them both in an ocean view, and they're like, "No, Chris's room is noted as a tropical view,
which is the highway. It's the rest of the. It's Haiti. It's the Haiti view.
It literally was an awful view. And they're pulling it up on their system. I'm showing them the confirmations that says Chris is booked in the pool view or tropical view, whatever, or the ocean view, and they're like, "No, it's booked as a tropical view." And they're like, "Well." So they told Chris's mom that they need to call the travel agent at the front desk. Who luckily I was there, and I'm like, "Hi, travel agent right here."
That's me.
Should have called him. Hey.
So I'm pulling up the confirmations. I showed it to him. He's like, "There's nothing I can do. It's in my system this way." I was like, "No, there is something you can do. You can get the manager." I pulled that card.
Okay, Karen.
No. Nick is being nice to explaining this.
Yeah.
Nick was getting sassy. It was great. I was like, "You go off, King." He was like, "No, fix it because you're you're fixing this." Like he was telling them. And
they should get the room that they paid for.
Yeah, and then like they're like, and then the manager comes over, and his solution was, "Here's an email address. You have to email your request." Like no phone number. He made Nick email the reservation specialist. I'm like, who's running this place? You're the manager.
He called somebody, and then he's like, he wants me to email them, and I'm like, why can't I talk to them in person then, instead of having to send an email, which is going to take another 20 minutes? I'm like, my clients want to get to the room. They have a tired baby. They're hungry. And Chris needs to go hang out in my room for a bit. So,
it's like Piper's
really, this resort is cock blocking you.
It was. It definitely. ruin that.
Should be called Blue Ball Resort.
Oh, Sarah, cock blocking is when you
don't get any.
Never.
So that was like the first issue. And then I noticed like the manager was talking to somebody else with the party. I finally got the manager to email this person, and then that person finally came out to help us. And she's like,
hold up.
She's there.
Yeah, the person that you had to email is at the resort.
She's literally at an office about 8 miles away because this resort was fucking ginormous. But
yes,
that's another story.
They can't like just send a golf cart and say, hey, someone wants to talk to you. Or I don't know.
FaceTime or something.
No,
use the internal phone. Hey, someone wants to talk to you.
And I was like, they're like, well, you should have emailed it before the trip. And I was like, yeah, I did a month ago. And then I have it confirmed from you guys a month ago that you received it.
Nick had all of the receipts.
I have all the receipts.
Like they asked for something, and 2 seconds he just put the phone in their face.
Receipt.
And they'd be like, oh, because like I guess they're used to people just not, walking all over everyone. And also before Nick started to intervene, the guy that, not the manager, but the guy working there said for $100, I'll get you a room next to your son, to my dad. Like if you give me $100. And then, and then Nick intervenes, and then like a half hour goes by, and my mom goes, she's like, whatever happened to that room? Like there's a room available next to his room. You told us, because you said if we give you $100, you'll get it. He goes, rooms go so fast, it's gone now.
No, they don't.
They were the only ones checking in.
Yeah, we were holding up the line because you can't do anything else here. Oh yeah, it was a spectacle. It made me like so thankful that Nick was there, because if he wasn't there, I think I'd still be trying to check in right now. it was, and the funniest
there was
part
multiple issues after that too.
Oh my gosh.
Because we had 30 people checking in the day Chris arrived, and then another 30 the next day. So after they're all done checking in, I sat down with the lady that came over to help us, which I was glad she did, because she knew what she was doing and knew how to deal with customers and the right way to do things. So I showed her the list of who's checking in the next day to make sure we didn't have this issue the next day.
Yeah, Nick. So listen to this. Nick sat down with the woman and fixed everything ahead of time. 24 hours later, nothing was fixed.
It's awful. They're putting somebody in a swim up room. They're supposed to be in a swim up room. They're putting them in a tropical view.
With mold.
Yeah,
they had to switch rooms because there was mold on the decorations in there.
And then there was another couple that was supposed to have a king bed for an adults only area. They wanted a king bed, and that's what they booked. And they tried to put them in 2 queen beds. And I'm like, no, this is not happening. They're like, well, we don't have anything left. And I'm like, well, you need to find something. And you know what? They did. No, they moved some guy that apparently didn't show up or something, I guess. I don't know. Don't care. But they fixed it.
So it took a really long time to check in the first day. So obviously we're very hungry after this check-in process. We're in between lunch and dinner, so they only have a snack buffet open. This is no cruise ship. If you guys are on a cruise ship, you can get a hot dog anywhere you want. You can get a cheeseburger, a slice of pizza. It's always open 24 hours a day. This place, not so much. And it's our first time there. Oh, yes. And
every all-inclusive that I've been to, you can get food nonstop throughout the day.
Right.
So here's the thing, Scott. So you stay at an actual 5-star property.
This said 5-star.
This place says 5-star, and I think they just made their own stars, I think. Pretty sure.
They were Cracker Barrel stars.
Whatever.
It would have been run a little better, I think. So we go to a snack buffet, and really excited. It's like, man, all you can eat food, all you can drink drinks. You go to the buffet, the first 2, and it's not very big. The first 2 proteins, the only proteins, might I add, rabbit stew and then goat stew.
What? Wait,
perfect.
Was this wedding at the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom temple?
Maybe.
Scott, I would have killed for some Backlot Express chicken tenders.
Yes.
I was talking more like the
monkey
Temple
brains.
of Doom, like chilled monkey brains, and they cut open the snake, and the baby snakes crawl
For lunch
out.
that day, I had tortilla chips from a bag, presumably, some cheese, and a lot of bread. a lot of bread.
It was cat cheese.
I did not read the sign. I did
There
not
probably
read
was
the
cat
sign.
cheese because there was a shit ton of cats on this place too.
Oh yeah,
What do you think's in the burger?
Oh my god.
I would have been thankful if it was a cat.
Because Chris tried the burger too, I remember, and it was not. He's like, "This is not meat."
It was.
I don't know what kind of meat it is.
Yeah. So that was our first experience with food. Starving. I'm starving. So I don't
Now
even
we
remember.
know why Barbecue and his gang do what they do.
I get it now. I sympathize.
They were
with them.
wedding guests at a wedding in Dominican Republic.
We go back up to the room and a couple hours go by. We're hungry. Emily's sick. Ellie's like crying because she's hungry. I was like, okay, let me look to see. There's got to be food somewhere around here.
This
So I
is
walk
like
down,
the
there's
poop cruise. You're
there's
like
nothing. It's fire
scavenging.
festival. It's the fire
Right.
festival. Yeah. So I look on the map. I go to the lobby. I look at I get a paper map. It's like a 3D map. Like it's not even helpful. You look at the map on the phone. It's Google Maps, and it's literally
Literally.
Google Maps. And so I follow the signs, which is hard to find because there's not many signs on property. And so
The
I
signs
see,
are like 12 point font. Like,
oh yeah,
all the
and,
signs.
and there's like 12 total signs on property. So I found a 24/7 fast food place. I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna get some fries, some chicken fingers for
At the
for
resort.
Ellie. Yeah, it's at the very end of the resort.
Okay.
Where there's
So-
no rooms. Literally, it's a
Yes,
wing of
it's
like
just-
it's like a mini mall.
Shops, outdoor shops, really nice little wing, but not close to anything. So I walk all the way down there after getting lost 3 times. It's 45 minutes it took me to get to this place. I walk all the way down to the 24/7
He's not joking.
place. No, I'm not. I'm not exaggerating.
I got my steps.
I get there, it's closed.
The 24/7.
The 24/7 is closed.
Were they out catching meat? I mean,
They were cleaning out the rat traps.
I called my mom just defeated, and I was like, do you know anywhere on property where I can get food for Emily and Ellie? And she's like, we're at the buffet right now. I'll get you a to-go thing. So I go to the buffet, and it is a sight to be seen. So have any of you ever watched Cutthroat Kitchen?
no.
Or any food game show where
Yeah.
there's sabotages or challenges where it's like, all right, you have to make chicken cordon bleu, but we're not giving you ham. We're not giving you chicken. You have to use like frozen food to make a 5-star dish here. And the judges can't know. It felt like all of the food we were being served were challenges. Like I thought a game show was going on in the kitchen.
Like here's
where it's
5
like,
ingredients, make a dish.
100%.
Yep,
That's
that's how they do it.
That's exactly. I think that's the best description.
Because
Okay.
literally at the buffet, they have it's called the kids corner. So you'd think it'd be like stuff that kids like.
Macaroni
on
and
the
cheese,
corner,
chicken
by the way.
tenders.
They had, or the Chris's corner. They had a little cup of popcorn, a little
Perfect.
cup of
Yeah.
puffed Cheetos, probably an off-brand.
Period.
And then they had these little sliders. And by the sliders, I mean, it was a green bun with a thinly sliced piece of ham on it, I think. I
It was
don't know.
like
You
that
couldn't
episode
really
of
see the meat.
SpongeBob with the rainbow Krabby Patties.
the pretty Krabby Patties.
Like, the kids' area was awful. My poor child. And Piper is a very picky eater. So she gave a thumbs down to almost everything at this resort. Like, even the hot dogs, don't know what kind of meat those were.
No,
They were not dogs. They were
not hot. They probably
hot
were.
cats.
They probably were. When they saw the name hot dogs, like, oh, Americans love hot dogs. They started rounding up all the strays. That's exactly what happened. So, food was very bad, like very bad. I had all these plates coming back to the room, lost half of it on the way. Shout out to the custodians. And we ate lots of bread. I had to order room service a lot. I had to get hot cheese sandwiches, which was their grilled cheese. Most of my diet consisted. We lost weight, by the way. Like we came home and we all weighed ourselves. We lost weight after being at this all inclusive. Now
I need to go there.
That was all the negatives. The wedding itself, which we'll talk about a little bit, was beautiful. The wedding
Can I
was
talk
great.
about my one negative real quick? So
Yes, absolutely.
I'm a huge coffee connoisseur, if one might say. So they have a coffee shop there, and I was really excited. It's very beautiful. It looks like a kind of Colombian kind of coffee house. It was awful. I literally, I grabbed an iced coffee for like, it was at nighttime. I was like, I'll get it for the next day because it's a 3-mile walk to get here. So literally,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll get one to go. I'll get it for the next day. I get vanilla syrup in it, and it's like thick, like honey, and it didn't mix with the coffee. And to top it off, they put it in like an 8-ounce like Dixie cup. It was like church to go cup. Yeah. It was a very small cup. So I'm sitting outside as Piper's counting how many cats are out there. I think we're at 20 that night. I try to sip just to see, because I'm like, I'm not going to walk back to the room if this is gross. I literally spit it out, because what we found at the resort too, or maybe it's Dominican Republic.
Spitting is when
oh my God.
Don't know about that either.
This resort sucks.
So I tried it. I literally spit it out into the grass. Like, it was disgusting, because their milk there, even Piper didn't like the milk. The milk was like room temperature everywhere.
From the cats.
So he literally ordered milk, and Piper was like, is it gonna be hot or cold? And I was like, I don't know, because I asked him for cold and it came out warm. So the coffee shop was disgusting. Yeah. So I decided instead I just drank espresso martinis the whole week. That's what got me through.
Yes, Nick always had an espresso martini in his hand.
Yeah.
The restaurants you had to make reservations for, so it's like it was very hard to get into them. The restaurants, I found the food was good. Everything else, I was scared. Like I was scared to eat. A lot of people were coming up to me saying like food was going right through them. Yeah, I was afraid.
And if you want to book a vacation to this resort, just reach out to Nick at Sandpiper Vacations. He'll be happy to book you.
I make personalized recommendations. This was not one of them.
Nick's like, I'd rather book to Idaho.
The place was beautiful.
It was, yeah.
The tile everywhere.
Deceiving.
Yeah. And,
it was deceiving.
And the wedding. And so like when the day of the wedding, and the reception, it's like, okay, I understand why they picked this place. Everything was really, really nice. The wedding was 10 out of 10. Everything except for when I was giving the sermon and the party boat started blasting music.
Stop.
Oh
Yeah. We paused and I said to Brittany, it's like, wow, the reception's starting early, huh?
Please tell me someone took video of the sermon.
Yes, we have videos of the sermon.
Great.
Yes.
I did get to hear the sermon the day before Chris left.
Yeah, Scott was the only person that
and I heard the semen, so yeah, that's the funny thing about like a destination wedding. It's on the beach, it's beautiful, you have the ocean behind you, but yeah, there's like, we're right next door to this like where all the excursions take off, so party boat took off right then. Yeah. All of a sudden, this like fat guy is walking right behind Chris, like 300 pounds. It might have been Scott. It was like 300 pounds.
Yeah. My invitation got lost in the mail. I couldn't figure out how to get there.
And his shorts were pulled up very high. And I'm just like, I couldn't focus on the wedding. I'm sorry, Chris. I was very distracted.
Yeah, the video. Nick's taking a video of this, and then he just zooms in on this guy. Half of the sermon, you can hear me, but then all you see is the guy from Lilo and Stitch that drops his ice cream cone 3 times.
Stupid.
Yeah, the party boats were fun. Like it was like they were filming Boats and Hose behind us from Step Brothers.
Boats and Hose.
They were jamming, and it wasn't even like a private play, like a party. It was like the crew members were just going out and listening to Akon. It was at least they were playing some good music. But yeah, the wedding was nice, and it wasn't hot. I was so worried it was going to be hot. There was just a constant breeze.
It was perfect weather. It was supposed to rain that day. It was like 60% chance, and then it cleared up, and it was just a perfect day. Yeah,
it only rained in room 4132 after the wedding when me and Nick hung out. That was the only. That was the only.
We didn't swallow the water though, but we swallowed.
So. If you guys want to get married, reach out to Nick. He'll do it for you.
Can we talk about probably the best part of the wedding reception, though?
What, me and Piper doing the worm?
Yes.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yes.
I thought it was when you got to grab Chris's ass on the spinning.
Oh, that was a highlight of not just the trip, my life.
He was waiting for that all week. So my daughter and I, we weren't planning to go to the wedding at all, and we got invited, and we're so thankful that you guys invited us, because we didn't know Brittany, but we knew Chris, obviously. And I was there, just like I said, I was there to help make sure things run smoothly in the background. And they invited us to the wedding, and my daughter stole the freaking show.
Oh, she was dancing the whole night.
She did the worm like 100 times. Her and
At
Chris
least.
did the worm. I was very nervous about that Achilles. Piper was doing like backflips, like everything.
Oh, yeah.
She was loving it. And I pulled Chris aside at one point and I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, my daughter is literally obsessed with your sister, the bride. Like, she is running around trying to find, she's like, where's the bride? And she walks up to Brittany. She's grabbing her hand, pulling her out to the dance floor. And like Chris said too, it's like Piper was looking up to her like she was like a princess. And it was such a magical moment for me because it was Piper's first wedding too. And that's all she's been talking about since we got home. Now she wants to be a flower girl. She's fucking pissed at Ellie because Ellie got to be the flower girl. Ellie couldn't even walk, and she was the flower
we were pretty
girl.
embarrassed. It was pretty bad luck.
Piper was like ready to step into that. So, but Piper doing the worm next to Chris was like a highlight, and I love it.
Piper was a superstar, and the craziest thing about the wedding was taking a step back, and it's like I'm watching my sister and Piper dancing on the dance floor, holding hands, dancing, and I'm like, in what world does any of this happen? Like, I meet you guys all through the internet, we all become such close friends, and now at my sister's wedding, this guy who's now my best friend that I met through the internet, is his daughter is dancing with my sister on the dance. Like, it was just like kind of like such a cool moment.
It is very surreal when, you know, we get to hang out with each other. It's just kind of a weird, because it's like, oh yeah, I do this all the time. But also like when you sit back and think about it, because like both times that I've hung out with you, Chris, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'll see him next week or whatever. And, like nothing weird at all. But then when you sit back and you're like, wait a second, this is literally the second time that I've hung out with him ever. Met over the internet.
Yeah, it's really weird when I get to hang out with Scott.
Yeah, and that was the first time we met in person too.
Yeah,
it was a cool moment to meet Chris face to face in the Dominican Republic, and he was literally, I ran outside and hugged him first thing and picked him up and put him over my shoulder. So
I hope somebody recorded that beautiful moment.
yeah,
I want to see that.
Yeah, it was
should have done
awesome.
the dirty dancing move. Sorry, go ahead.
I could see that, Miranda. Absolutely.
Right?
yeah.
Piper is as advertised. Piper is a ball of energy, but okay. Here's the thing too. Like, we see all these videos of Piper dancing around and doing gymnastics and stuff. She is, when Daddy's working, she is so chill. She is just, you don't even know she's there.
I forgot she was there for the 3 hours I was in the lobby dealing with the room crap.
She's just playing games on her phone and then showing her dad like, oh look, I beat this level. Like, she's so, like, she knows it's a work trip, and she's young to realize that. It was pretty crazy.
She's fully embracing. She's called our VP of Fun for a reason, and she's fully embracing it and living that moment.
But then there's moments of that, and then there's also moments where she's running around with my cousins and she loses her phone, and everyone's looking for her phone all over the resort. So there is still a kid in her, but yeah, just a really, really awesome time. It was really cool being able to marry my sister and my brother-in-law. Whoa. And then the
is that legal down there?
Congratulations!
I thought Miranda's from Tennessee.
We have a special bond. So that was really cool. Giving a speech at the wedding was something I always wanted to do. Never thought I'd be able to be a best man in someone's wedding. So that was really neat. And yeah, it was a really cool experience. And Ellie was a rock star. Ellie was up till like, oh my gosh, till the wedding was over. We had all my neighbors were taking turns pushing her around in the stroller. We had so much help. It was great. So I had a little air tag on her stroller anyway, just in case a cat took her. But it was just so much fun. And we had like 100 drinks because the alcohol was all watered down. So we got to drink a whole bunch.
Hopefully not with the tap water.
I know. Now that I'm thinking, no, they take the water thing serious. Like when you get coffee and stuff, like they have like jugs of Dasani getting pumped into the coffee machines and stuff. It's pretty scary. What is going on? Why is the water thing such a big? I don't get it.
From what
it's the same thing in Asia.
I was going to say Florida is the same. It's gross.
Mexico.
So from what I learned on my research, I do a very extensive research, and I sent this to you guys ahead of time too in an email. And and my research was literally ChatGPT, but I'm like, why is the water not good? Basically, it said that there's just different types of bacteria in it that our bodies aren't used to. So basically, it would be in one end and out the other very quickly.
Yeah.
It would just make you sick. So
yeah, that's essentially what it is people who are native to that area, their immune systems have built up to whatever bacteria is in that water, except for like third world countries where like we have to donate wells. But like in most places, it's just their body's used to it. Like in Mexico, they can drink their water. It's fine. But if we go and drink their water, we're fucked.
I didn't realize you were a water expert.
I am now.
That's like 3 weeks. He's become one.
Yeah, because I don't know if you
stayed
knew
at a
this.
5-star resort that has a water
I stayed at a
manually.
5-star resort, but I don't know if you knew this, but back on Easter, I almost died.
You did? Sorry, I was too busy watching WrestleMania.
Since then, I've switched to water. I weighed 217 pounds that day. Can anyone guess what I weigh now?
225.
250.
Spoiler alert, I've lost weight.
Oh, congrats.
216.
198.
Wow, so close. I'm down to 195, guys.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm down 22
Wow.
pounds.
Wow.
I'm heavier than you now.
Well, it looks like you got shorter based on where your camera angle is right now. Are you
The
losing weight?
laptop is on a lift now, so it's a different angle. But guys,
Getting
I'm
all
like
head.
I'm working out so hard, like so freaking hard. Like today I had 3 beers at Epcot, and so I came home and did another bike ride just so that I could like work off these calories. But like I'm weightlifting too. I've got bulges in places that I've never had bulges before. It's crazy. Like
I don't want to hear about your bulge.
not like that, but like my arm muscles, like right here, like I can feel this, and like the really strong people that have like the neck muscle, like it's there. I have it.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I went to go see Jurassic.
I have that too, but I get a lot of head, so.
What, next
That's
time
a
you're
fine
your El
job.
Grande Americano?
maybe I am. I went to see Jurassic World with my mom, and like I had just done an intense upper body workout, so the whole time I'm just feeling myself. I'm just feeling my pecs, and I'm like, oh my god,
All right,
I've got
Pee Wee Herman
pecs
in
now.
the movie theater. Come on.
Wait,
With
can
your
I ask you a
mom?
question?
So many things wrong with it.
How heavy are the weights that you're lifting?
We just bought new ones, 15 pounds.
I want to know how heavy the weights you
Listen,
were.
motherfucker, you go do the workouts that I do with the 15-pound weights.
I want you to tell everybody here right now how heavy the weights are.
15 pounds. The upper body stuff is
before
Oh, okay. So listen, here's the deal. When they've got lightweight and arm workouts, but it's a lot of repetition. And when I first started this, I told Rachel, I said, hey, I think I'm going to do the lightweight workout. I said, but like we have the 3 pounds. I think I'm going to use the 10 pound. And she's like, maybe you should try the 3 pound first before you get into the 10 pound. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. My arms burned so bad after the 3 pounds because it's a lot of repetition. It's not just listen, you try it, motherfucker, and let's hear it.
It really is. You have to
feel.
start low. Like you have to. That's with my trainer. I felt silly starting that low. Well, I didn't start that low, but I felt silly starting. I mean, 3. Come on, my 2-year-old can lift 3 pounds. I mean, seriously, he seriously can. Like, I'm not kidding you. He did it earlier this morning. Like, it's
okay,
but
listen.
Good for you, Scott.
There's 2 different upper body workouts that I'm doing. There's the repetition with the lighter weights where you're going faster and a lot more. You're doing like 100 reps as opposed to 10. And then there's the upper body, which I use 15-pound weights, where it's a lot more of the strength conditioning. The 3 pounds is for like tone, and the heavier weights are for like the strength. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
You're so bitch.
We're proud of you, Scott.
Thank you,
You
Sarah.
gotta
That's why
start
you're my
somewhere,
favorite.
okay?
You're
Thank
doing
you.
great.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I won't tell you where I'm at, but we're proud of you.
I mean,
Even
Listen,
the
I
gay guy
just
lifts
started.
more than that. Wow.
you're doing great. It's okay.
All right, Miranda, you can host the rest of the episode.
No.
So you tried to push your husband off a cliff this weekend.
Wow.
No. Oh,
What other
gosh,
segue?
No. I might now after watching him jump off of this cliff. Yeah, so we went out
Were you
on
nagging him? Is that why he jumped?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
You can't say that. Oh.
The kids were screaming and it was a little hectic, but he did ask my permission. He did. And because I didn't want to be that wife, because it was his friend's boat and I don't want to be.
You're already that wife. If he had to ask for permission, you definitely have his balls in your purse.
That's it's funny you say that because he always said nobody would have his balls in their purse. And
you do.
You say that. But so he did ask and I said, sure, go ahead, just go. And he kept standing there going, are you sure? I just go because if you don't, I'm going to change my mind and then it's going to be ugly and then just go. So he went and of course he'd been drinking and it looked high. Like the one that we all jumped off of the last time we went out was high. It was too high. I'll never do that again. But it looked higher and I was like, okay, well, we'll just go with it. So he climbs up there, which it's treacherous watching him climb up it. Like I don't even know how he got up there. And when he gets up there, I literally started crying. Like I was mad, sad, worried, all these things. And I yelled, I'm like, no, come back down. No, we're not doing this. And he's just up there like, woo, crazy. And yeah, I mean, it's like 50 feet. It had to have been. I get, when I talk about it, my chest gets tight. Like I still have anxiety, like thinking about it. So yeah, he jumped. Somehow he cleared the rocks in front of him. And
that's what looks scary is that like
there
was a shelf.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, his friend Mark's wife goes right before he jumps. She goes, can you even get over that? Oh, and then he goes and yeah, you hear that in the video.
I hear that in the video.
Oh, he did it. Like, yeah, we weren't sure. So, it's a little scary. So.
And how's fundraising going?
Fundraising.
For the boobs.
Oh gosh, not well. Not well.
Not well.
Where did we land on the OnlyFans?
I haven't started it yet. No, I need to talk to my manager. So I'll call you after this, Scott.
I gotcha.
No, we haven't. I don't know. I'm still torn.
Go ahead, Darren.
I just feel so behind because I have no idea what you're talking about because I haven't been listening to the end to the episodes. Maybe I should go back and listen to old episodes.
You missed Ladies Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Lots going on. So,
Sarah, any new Legos?
No, I'm still only one box down on the Titanic because I've had a very stressful weekend at work and I've pretty much just slept in between shifts. So, yeah. And I'm trying to make it go as slow as possible because I don't want my husband to have a heart attack when I'm ready for another. But actually, Nick, your husband has been texting me about Legos and he's a really bad influence.
Oh no.
Like truly. He texted me randomly today about the Star Wars Lego logo one. And I'm like, crap, now I got to upgrade mine. That's going to cost money. Anyways, I'm envious. So my husband's going to kill me if I don't make it last.
He has way too many. It's a lot.
No, it's not too many, and it's very well organized, I must say.
It's organized, but it's still too many. Do you know how many vacations I could have been on?
Well, you know what? Just take one, like the Daily Bugle and Avengers Tower specifically, and if he has the T-Rex, just smash them and send them to me in pieces, and I can look up the manual online, and I'll get them out of your way. Perfect. And then I still get to build them.
It's a win-win. Except for your husband.
except for my husband.
Except for both of their husbands.
Well,
I bought a bookcase for my new sets. I need to fill the bookcase with more Legos.
And Lewis gets to fill things every day. So,
yeah. That's a win-win right there. I mean, it still benefits me in a way, but at least it benefits him as well. Doesn't sound so bad.
I have nothing else.
I can tell you real quick about our downtown adventure with my friend that came in from out of town.
And then also joined you from out of town?
Yeah. That.
Okay, tell us about your adventure downtown Tennessee.
So, my friend drove here from Indiana about 6.5 hours to be here for the 4th of July. I just said that really country. I don't know what happened. So we did the whole 4th of July thing. And then the next day we were like, oh, let's do the whole Nashville experience. I don't go out much. I mean, lately. And so I'm like, yeah, let's go. We were just going to have a cool girls' day in Nashville, be tourists, go eat some food, look at the new places down there because I haven't been down there, like looked around in forever. So we get down there and first we start going to some stores. And one of the first stores we go into, you walk in and there's coolers on each side. One has a cooler full of beer and the other one has seltzers. And we walk up and they have like whiskey up on the counter that you can take shots. So we walk up and we're like, is this for real? Like, are these free? And he's like, yeah, take one. And we're like, okay. And so we grab our drinks and leave and start, that's where we started. Well, then
what
we're like,
were they
we're hungry.
laced with?
Who knows? Because it was a crazy night. So then we go to Jason Aldean's kitchen. And we're like, we're going to get some food. Well, the menu sucks. Sorry, Jason Aldean. And we just weren't feeling anything. And the one thing we did order, no goat. They were out of that. No, the one thing we did order,
Rabbit?
They were out of the shrimp tacos. We really just wanted shrimp tacos. And they were out. But anyway, so we just kept drinking. We had some rum drinks and vodka drinks. And that's a song.
Whiskey drink.
And so we're just hanging out, and I was on TikTok, which stupid. I shouldn't have been. Can I say that? Is that okay?
Stupid. You shouldn't have been.
You're not gonna get
that I was on
banned
it. Okay. YouTube's not going to get mad that I'm.
No. YouTube doesn't care.
TikTok's petty.
Yes.
So
the Chinese.
We were live, and we were just having fun talking, and these guys walk up that are like from New York or Long Island somewhere, and just start asking us to take a picture of them because they're on vacation. And so we're like, yeah. So the guy was talking to my friend Amy, and he said something, and she thought he said syphilis, and so she like yells out syphilis, and literally my feed just goes blop. You've been kicked off. Your live is ended.
Chris had midgets once, and we got banned from.
It's crazy, but I remember being on Chris's live that one time, and he was just fuck this, blah blah. He was saying all the things, and I was like, why? Like,
I remember saying fuck TikTok, and
yes, he was saying.
I had like 3 people watching. That's probably why.
Oh well.
Yeah, but you don't, Miranda. You don't understand. So that was back when. So the first ban that we got was 7 days before I was going to be going live for the very first time at Disney.
Okay.
And it was a 1-week ban. So I couldn't go live until noon on that first day. So like Sarah and Lewis had already gone, and like I'm starting a live at noon.
All by
you
yourself.
don't start a live at noon. You end the live at noon. And but I used to take it super, super, super seriously. Like Chris would go online, and I'm texting him. I'm like, cut it out. You can't say that. You stop saying that. Stop saying that. And then Lewis and Sarah are going live from a bar, like all on the same account. And I'm like, you can't drink alcohol. I'm like, stop
Chili's.
It was Chili's.
Yeah. And then Chris is driving one day, and he gets banned for 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my, you guys are stressing me out.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's like the whole time we were sitting there, I'm like, this is apple juice. This I learned from Scott. This is apple juice. And, that was fine. None of that mattered. But usually, they don't want to see alcohol on there. But then I think, so I got banned. We went to another place. Amy started a live, and there's like Coronas and stuff in the screen, and nothing. It's just fine. Like, they know you're at a bar. They know you're drinking. They see alcohol, and they just keep letting it run. And I don't know. I haven't figured it out.
Syphilis crosses the line.
Syphilis, so that was the end of it. So and the last time I got banned, I was talking to my friends about Sex in the City, just talking about the show. And we didn't say anything inappropriate in I don't know. So I don't know what TikTok's deal is, but yeah, so I'm banned for a week. And if I get one more strike, I'm out. And I'm like, if they take my account, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not building it up and doing all that again. It's just too much work. So yeah, but yeah, it was a long night.
How was the weather?
It was so hot. We were so sticky and gross. Oh, it was so humid. It was like 97. I don't know.
Ooh.
It was awful. That's why we were trying to like be on the street for a second and go right into another bar because it was so nice and cool in the bars. And I don't remember what bars we went to. I don't know how we got I don't know. It was just a long night.
I don't know how I got this tattoo.
We tried. We actually went to a tattoo place. And
Oh my gosh.
we were just going to get a small friend tattoo, and the starting was like $150 because it was, what's Pink's husband's name? It was his tattoo
Purple?
place.
Oh,
Nate Russ.
No, it's the one that's in City Walk. What's that? Tattoo parlor.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That guy.
Something
He's
Hart.
like a
No.
Carrie
There's a
Hart.
tattoo
Carrie
parlor
Hart.
in City Walk?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a tattoo parlor in City Walk. It's over
Friend of mine
by
got some
Burger
Harry
King.
Potter there.
Well, it was expensive because I was like, I am not paying $150 for something like this. So we didn't do it. Walked out.
Nick, how's the weather in Ohio?
So apparently Sean just texted me. There's apparently a tornado that it's touching down somewhat nearby us. So hopefully we'll be fine here today.
There it is.
Yeah. Do you need to go?
There's no sirens yet, but Sean just posted a picture and it's like 10 miles away. But
this is why I need to take custody of the Legos. This is why.
Protect the Lego. Could you imagine? So it's been raining off and on, which I was in the Dominican Republic where it was super sunny, but apparently it had been raining a lot last week. And today it actually started raining in my bedroom. Is that supposed to happen where it comes through the ceiling?
No, that's usually, yeah.
Yeah. Chris wasn't here.
Basement.
Yeah, so there's a leak in our roof apparently now. Our house is only like 7 years old, guys. Like this shouldn't be happening, but
You just rhyme roof with hoof?
Yes.
sure. Did I say huh? What?
You said roof.
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 Roof. Roof.
Roof. That's right. Roof.
So
Is this like a sexual innuendo? Like there's a furry on your ceiling and it's
I wish
the roof?
I wish it was that because this is causing me a lot of stress today. I was literally trying to lay down to take a nap and I heard this loud dropping drip noise. And Piper and I are both looking around like, what is that? And she looks at the ceiling. It's dripping from the light bulb in the ceiling.
That sounds really dangerous.
Is this safe? I'm asking the straight people here. Like, I feel like you guys...
No, not safe.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's a bad sign.
Scott used to have a guy for that, but
I still have a guy for that. We were having problems with our dryer not drying things after taking 3 or 4 cycles. So we had the vents cleaned, like the air ducts, everything. I came home, it smelled like a nail salon. There's so much sanitizer everywhere.
I use sanitizer at a nail salon. Have you ever been to a nail salon? At first, it just smells like nail polish.
It does, or nail polish remover.
Makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
I don't. I don't have anything.
No.
I'm like scurrying through the internet like for stuff to write about. There's just nothing. I don't want to talk about the floods in Texas. I think that's horrible.
It's so sad.
I'm
what
looking
about
at
the original? Wasn't he the Silver Surfer? The actor that died?
Dr.
He was in-
He was Dr. Doom.
Okay, whoever he was. And he was in Charmed and all of that. He died and he was super cute and that's sad.
What if he was ugly?
It's sad when cute people die.
No, I'm just saying he was younger and cute and it's just sad. So there's a lot of sadness going on.
The only joke I have is Scott talked about how he's working out now and getting bulges in places that he didn't know he could get bulges. I experienced the same thing when I met Nick for the first time.
Very nice.
I just want to say Chris's sister has some really hot guy friends. Just saying that.
Oh.
Yeah. I was turned on by a few.
We'll have to talk because there was an interesting crowd.
It was a very mixed crowd.
Does anybody have anything coming up with the kids this weekend?
I was just going to say I'm going to South Carolina on Wednesday and then I'm going to Gatlinburg Monday. So
I'm going to Gatlinburg, not on Monday, but I did plan a vacation for Gatlinburg in late August, going to stay at Margaritaville.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
It's such a pretty resort.
Mm-hmm.
Abby's going to Nashville on Friday.
What? That
Yep.
sucks. I won't be here.
She's like 6. What did she have business doing in Nashville?
She's got family up there.
TikTok.
Indiana and Nashville.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Indiana and Nashville. How weird is that, right?
I know.
My friend just came and she's in Indiana. I was like,
Yeah.
just weird. Yeah. So I won't be here next week.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know how we can go on without you.
I mean, I know you've never done it before.
Darren, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on Darren_Maffei on Instagram, and then that'll bring you to a link tree with all of my other socials.
Miranda?
I'm not sure. I'm banned right now. So, no. So you can find me on the TikTok at Rander_Renee.
Nick?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Sandpiper Vacations, where we can book any vacation destination around the globe, including destination weddings, is what apparently I specialize in now too. And I can also, you can find me on Instagram at Emotional Support Gay Nick, where I will be probably in a Speedo eating pizza somewhere.
Sarah?
You can find me on the TikTok at hi_I'm just Sarah.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, did anyone else have any plans this weekend with the littles? Before?
Oh, yeah. I won't be here.
I paused. I waited.
You gotta go name by name, you know?
Yeah, we got a few popcorn. Popcorn Nick? Oh, do we not know what that is? I went to school in the early 2000s. That was a thing we did. Popcorn, and then that's the person who talks next. Yeah. I don't know why it's popcorn.
Okay, I see.
But yeah.
Popcorn reading. One over here, one over there, one over there.
I actually won't be around to parent my child this week. I finally get a little break, but I'm headed to Fort Lauderdale to a travel conference where I'm going to be meeting with like 200 different suppliers. So it's going to be very busy.
Did you say you're going to be mating with 200
I might be.
Hopefully, if the meeting goes well.
Interesting. Lots of stories when he gets back.
How do you think Nick can go on so many vacations? He's not even a travel agent. He just sleeps around.
That's funny because it's true.
Chris, your socials?
I was like, wait, what is my it's been a long day. Chris,
not your social security.
Yeah, I was about to rattle it off. I was like, wait a second. I don't think I should say that. Chris Yob NNF on TikTok. Ellie hasn't been doing anything cool lately. It's pissing me off. I haven't had a lot of good video content ever. I try to shoot things and she's just totally defying my my commands. It's pretty frustrating.
And gravity.
She's doing this new thing now, real quick, where she's starting to throw tantrums. And she throws her head back really far. She got a huge head. So it's like, there's like 6 holes in my walls and around the house now. Now you'd think there would be. Like this morning we put her in, I got her up and I brought her into the bedroom. I thought she'd have fun in bed with mom and dad. No, she's just throwing her head. She hit the headboard so hard twice. She's going to be like talking like Antonio Brown next week because of the CTE. I feel kind of bad, but it's like, shouldn't be throwing tantrums. We had McDonald's for dinner, so. And then I open up barbecue sauce. She's throwing tantrums because she wants the barbecue sauce. So I let her look at it, and she started to eat it.
That's what they do. My kids just eat the sauce.
Yeah, she's like dipping it like it's soup. Like, this is not soup. She loved it, and she gets pissed off and taking it away. Like, you can't eat this. It's barbecue sauce. She drank seltzer water yesterday. That was pretty funny to watch. We thought it'd be funny.
Flavored seltzer?
Lemon lime.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, we thought it would be funny, and she just chugged it. She's like, you ever watch Willy Wonka? No. You know Willy Wonka when the girl turns into the blueberry and she starts flying away? That's exactly what started happening. I started squeezing her so she'd burp. It was terrifying. Oh, no, that wasn't even the blueberry. It was Charlie. He
yeah, Charlie drank the bubbles.
Horrible reference. The blueberry person was just me. Just
she was all the way.
Yeah. And it was Charlie and his deadbeat grandfather who did the soda thing.
Well, you can connect with all of us.
You ever read the book? You ever read the book, Willy Wonka?
Links are right there on our website. NoNewFriendsPodcast.com. While you're there, check out our sweet merchandise. Join our clubhouse for as low as $2 a month. That's our Patreon, where you will have all sorts of exclusive access to cutting room floor, early release, and whatnot. And if you listen to us on Spotify, please leave a rating and a 5-star review. That really helps us out, as well as on Apple. On behalf of thewisemandarren.com, Miranda, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later, poopy bus.
No new friends, just the old and the bold in the world of games.